Okay, guys, good morning to you. Today is the 31st October 2025. Crazy Global Market Talk with KEL. Crazy anytime, anywhere. All right, before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Please make sure that you do your risk management before going into the market. Yeah. Okay, so that is the front part. And now I'm going to switch my screen to the market news. Just give me a minute. I see the transcripts all over the place. All right. So first of all, can y'all see my CNBC screen? Can everyone see that? Just to verify. Can you see it? Okay, thank you. All right, stocks closed lower with Nasdaq down 1.6% as the big tech leaders Meta and Microsoft declined after earnings. This is very interesting, but that's happened in US. All right, so basically, investors digested a batch of this big tech earning, and a meeting between Donald Trump and Xi Jinping has concluded. So S&P 500 dropped by about 1%, while the Nasdaq down by 1.57%, while the Dow Jones down 0.23%. So Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft each reported their quarterly earnings after the close. Apple shares popped 2.5% on the back of stronger results. Shares of Meta and Microsoft tumbled 11 and 3% respectively. So what happened is that now people are saying that Meta and Microsoft is spending too much on AI. So because of that, people feel that if later on, if the AI doesn't turn out well or the expectation doesn't meet to the result doesn't meet the expectation, there will be a chance that the market will sell. So this is where it calls a value day, whereby people start to think whether the spending is it worth it. All right, of course, we know that now Donald Trump have agreed to cut the tariff on China to 10%, all right, to certain products. All right, so this that is ongoing, and now the rare earth issue has been settled apparently. Okay. Now, next thing is that the Japan stock market has hit a new record high amid the broader gain in the Asia after Trump and Xi truce. Now, if you actually notice this, whichever country Donald Trump goes, all right, I said it before, any US president go to any country within the next 3 months, usually the stock market will do pretty well. Or else that is a very conclusive that there's something good between them, yeah? So Japan stock market went up. Now, recently, Donald Trump went to Korea, and of course, now the stock market is doing very well. So apparently, the next trip that Donald Trump is going to go is Vietnam. Yes, Donald Trump coming to Vietnam, I think. So if that happens, that's why I say the stock market for the Vietnam will go up by a new high again. So watch out for that, my friends in Vietnam. Now, one thing to note is that Meta share dropped a lot last night, right? 11%. That's a lot. And because Mark Zuckerberg defended the ambition spending plan and said that the company is actually seeing returns despite the huge spending. So we all know that Mark Zuckerberg really like to spend, and he has the power to spend. So he has already spent, they already spent quite a fair bit, yeah, in terms of expenditure. It's probably about 70 to 72 billion dollars. All right. So to me, spending all this money, is it good? Well, it's how you see it for long term. Okay. So now the thing is this Jerome Powell, oops, okay, Jerome Powell forced to start off uprising in the market and his own Fed board as his term ends. So very clearly, we all know that Jerome Powell will be actually leaving the chairman position in May 2026. All right. Despite what people are saying right now, they know that Jerome Powell said that they may not have a rate cut in December, which everybody was expecting it to happen. So now this again makes Donald Trump very unhappy. And okay, that will be all for the fundamental news. All right, so we stop here. Let me just see. Okay, let me just stop my screen. All right. Oh my goodness. I look at the transcript, I want to cry. Yeah, a lot of nonsense. Okay, let's continue. All right. Next sharing of the screen, it will be on the market. Let's go. Okay, we're having a bit of technical now. The thing doesn't seem to support the bandwidth. Having a bit of blank screen at the moment. Oh dear. Okay, guys, you had to hold on for a while. Yeah, seemingly the thing is shooting blank. Okay, let me just try this again. I'll try this one more time. Okay, let me just try this again. I'll share my screen one more time. Okay, seemingly working. Okay. Good morning to you guys. Okay, my screen, can you see it? Okay, you can see my screen, yeah, but I'm not able to change the time frame. Well, it seems that the internet is still not strong enough for me to do this. Okay, I can't show a day chart now because hey, wait a minute. Oh, nah. Yeah, I can't change to day chart because apparently the bandwidth is not strong for me to select. So what I'll do is that I will leave with it first. I will do the 5-minute chart on the Dow Jones first, just for you to see, take a look, yeah. So this morning, Dow Jones has a 4 diamond, and by right itself, you have the diamond line. Oops, sorry. Okay, you have the diamond line. You draw it, and here we go. So at the moment now, the market is still dancing around the opening price. Yeah, I can see clear, but I just can't change my time frame. Oh, now can I hold on a minute? Let me just try it. Okay, I'll finish on first. Yeah. So if the Dow Jones today goes above OP, it should be able to go to KTR plus 1 at 47,778. Wow, it's a good number. 7778. Now, if the market stays below OP, then of course you'll come back down to 47,421. Okay, so that is the KTR level. That will be the KTR level for the Dow Jones. So traders, please take a look at that. Okay, so let me try to do the day chart now. You can click on it. Okay, seemingly possible. Okay, good. Let's just take a look on this, very important for the Dow Jones. Now, the Dow Jones, as you can see, the opening price is 47,600. There is a doji today. That means that today is a doji directional day. So, which means that traders, if you are trading a Dow Jones, the upside potential can be all the way to pivot 1. And that's 47,970, very close to 48,000. On the flip side, if the market stay below OP, the downside can be as low as 47,340. So which means right now the current price is about 47,600. Upside is 370 points. Downside can be as low as about 260 points from where we are. Now with the KSI green and KCX black, the market will side towards the buy side. But interestingly, we also know that we have a doji directional day. So because of that, the market will be very interesting. We have to watch this very closely. So for today, I am pretty certain to tell you that if the Dow stays below OP, then this number to be traded is very, very high. All right, very, very high. Yeah. Okay, let's look at gold right now. Gold is now trading below OP again. Okay, I will talk about gold and Dow Jones for today because I think the bandwidth can't take it. Yeah. Okay, so this morning the gold opening price is 4022. Now it's slightly below the MA at 4056. So which means that the market overall is still bearish because the market short-term bearish. Can you see that? Because when the market is below the 30-day moving average, overall you can see is bearish. Yeah. So that's why you can see around this area on downwards, right? The market is pretty bearish. Okay. Okay, so for today, okay, for gold for today, all right, if gold is to stay up, it will stay and go above the pivot 1, which is 4026. We'll cover this shortly. The market has to stay above the pivot 1 to continue its upside. If it doesn't, that means it's being resisted by the pivot. Then traders must be careful because the KSI is red, the KCX is blue. So there is a possibility that if the market stay below OP, it could come down all the way to touch the MLP. I repeat, MLP is 3978. So from where we are right now, it's about $50. Gold can come down to 3978.51 if the selling do break below OP later. All clear? If all clear, press number 1 right now. If you're clear what I just said, please press number 1 right now in the comment box. Yeah? Okay, thank you very much for contributing. All right, let's continue. So this is the day chart. Yeah, we know that it's bearish. We know that it is the retail selling, even though we do have a KCX that's blinking. All right, you can see the internet is not so fast. It's not even blinking at all. Yeah, by right, the speed should be blinking. Okay. All right, let's go to the 5-minute. Hopefully, I can do that. Okay. Good. Okay, everyone, take a look at the Go 5-minute chart. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, so let's just take a look and go, all right, this 5-minute chart. Okay, let me just make it a bit smaller to see what happened this morning. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, good. Okay, the diamonds are in. Okay. All right, so let's just take a look what happened this morning. Follow me, yeah, everybody. So this morning, the gold opened. Okay. Let me just pull the screen down a little bit more. Okay, a bit more. Okay. This morning, the gold opening price is 4022, right? In the first 5-10 minutes, the gold stayed below OP. So if you really want to sell, right, if you really want to sell, you can sell that. But I told you guys, when the market is supposed to sell, you must look carefully. Is the KSI with you? Now, the KSI is very clear it wasn't with us, okay? Then after that, later on, the market did trade below OP again. and this turn rate for the KSI. So if you sell, there's nothing wrong over here. Okay, if you are sold, nothing wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. But the next moment, you can see the KSI turns green and the candle turns yellow. Did you notice there's a stacked diamond here? Now, if you notice, it'll be good because you didn't, then that'll be sad because you have to draw a diamond line like this. Now, can you see right now? Interesting, right? Okay, so what happened is after that, when the gold recovered, it went above the diamond line and closed above it. At the same time, it's also above the pivot 1. Now, pivot and OP are very important. Above OP, above pivot 1 is a classic buy signal, a classic buy. So because of that, immediately so you can see that the price was above pivot, the price was above OP, the price was above the diamond line, and because of all these factors, it was a buy. And with KSI green, of course, the market will go to KTR plus 1. So within less than 10 minutes or so, the market hit the KTR plus 1. Okay? All right. So this is pretty cool, right? So you have taken your profit for KTR plus 1. Now, after that itself, right, because there's no diamond further in, so by right, you can continue to draw the diamond line from here and add on until here. So you can see that after that, the market did trade again the OP, trade above the pivot, trade above the diamond line, and again, it did try because the KSI was still green. The market did try again KTR plus 1 again. Now, normally when I see this out trade, right, if I have entered the trade earlier and I make my money, the second trade here I won't enter because unless it stay above the KTR, then I go for the next KTR plus 2. So when I saw the price not really coming up and come back down, I know that this is going to end pretty bad. So the price came back down again. Now, there is a stacked diamond, right? Stacked diamond is very powerful. It's supposed to be very good. But remember, as a diamond, you have to play both sides. Now, everyone take a look. Can you see now clearly? Yes, very important. The market did not stay above the KTR plus 1. That's the first thing to take note of. Number 2, very important. The market failed to stay above the diamond line. And now it's trading below the diamond line. Okay, very important. So because of that right now, you can see the price is coming down towards the OP and the KTR is now fidgeting right at the moment. Hence, therefore, if later on there is a possibility that gold stay below OP, then the gold will be coming down to here, and that's 4006. Okay, 4006. This is the right. If it comes down, yeah, we go down to 4006. Okay, so traders watch out for the OP, especially the KSI turn red and it's below OP, then the chance of the gold coming down to 4006 is very high. But the TP level, don't put at 4006, consider to put at 4008. Now, why not 4007? Because you notice this, the KTR is 4006.85. You put 4007, it's less than 40 cents spread, so no point. So the best level to put for TP will be 4008. All clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now. Well, there's many people coming online today. Thank you very much for all the kind support. Really appreciate that. Okay. Okay, some people want me to show the numbers again. Okay, I can show you now numbers. Okay, all right. We try to squeeze in the Bitcoin. If I can squeeze in a Bitcoin, if I can't, then we will call the day. Yeah, because the internet is really, really slow. Even though I'm on 5G now, it's not really giving me the speed that I want. Yeah. Give me a moment. Okay, I think the screen is totally hanged. The numbers are not moving. All right, guys, I think that will be all for today. I humbly apologize. I couldn't reach the office in time. It's raining and the traffic was very bad. I couldn't get a grab. So, guys, I'm so sorry. This will be the end of the day. Thank you very much for today's session. Hi, Eric. So take care, and the video will be uploaded later on in the afternoon. All right, that will be all for today. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you, Norman. Thank you for the love. Thank you.